Portion of Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by Renovus Medical Spa.
Well, getting you ready for the new year and beyond. Why not treat yourself a little this holiday season at Renovus Medical Spa? Here to tell us about some special promotions coming up this week and next is Dr. Donald Clemons. Great to have you on the show.
Oh, fun to be back with you guys again.
Yeah, we've just been really spending some good holiday time together.
Absolutely.
And tomorrow is a very special day because it's Dr. Clemons' birthday, so happy early birthday.
Thank you, but I'm going to give the presents to people out there.
Isn't that sweet? You're giving a gift to us on your birthday.
Absolutely. You know, you still have some holiday events coming up. You've got parties coming up. You've got pictures that will live forever with Christmas and New Year's and everything. So look your best. So what we're going to do is to offer you for this Thursday and for next Tuesday some events that we can go ahead and get you ready for these for this season.
Okay, and the first one is tomorrow on your birthday, working on his birthday. Such a good one.
And it's going to be something I love doing. We're going to be doing lips and lines, so from here up and right in through here. The worry lines, the anger lines, the tired lines, the fretful lines, we can get rid of that. It takes about 2 days to clear up, but we can get rid of that using our injectable, our botulinum toxin, which uses Dysport. It's like Botox. They're very, very close. And so we're going to offer that on special. So if you've got these lines that really worry you or you want to try it, come on in. But likewise, lips. You know, as you get older, you start receding, getting thinner. I don't do big lips, and we use numbing, so it really doesn't hurt. But we're going to go ahead and accentuate lips. So if you'd like to get a real pretty, or you think you can get a pretty shaded lipstick for Christmas or something, let me go ahead and let's fill out the lips a little bit. If they're a little misshapen, if you're a little off here or there on one side versus the other, we can go ahead and even things out. But we're going to do lips too. So lips and lines, filler for lips, a botulinum toxin for the lines to relax them.
And you talk a little bit about kind of those fine lines that we get around our lips, like from straws and... Right.
If we can go ahead and just put a little volume here. Now we do have another procedure that we can take those lines away, erase them with a plasma pen. My wife, you'll see some pictures before and after you come. We can use the plasma pen for that. We can actually erase these lines or the fine lines here. Okay, so that's going to be this Thursday.
Okay. And then, coming up next week, the fun continues.
It is. We're going to do my favorite procedure next week. You can come in for evaluation and everything and purchase to be on special price. But we're going to be using a filler. Okay, so next week, next Tuesday, is going to be lift and fill. So volume, if you've got potholes, if you're sunken in here, if you're sunken in here, if you've developed a rectangular face now as opposed to your oval face when you're younger, if things are sinking and falling, we're going to be doing a special on Bellafill. Bellafill is the only long-term filler on the market. There are not that many doctors that use it because it's a long-term fill, but we do. I've done it for about 12 years and everything, so we're going to have that on special, and it's going to be at a price that is cheaper than the 6-month fillers. So you can pay something for 6 months to volumize and have to come back again in 6 months to repeat it, the same price, or you can go ahead and get something in that's going to last you 10, 12 years that for a little bit less, it works a lot better. Then we're also going to talk about lifting. So if you're sunken down, if every woman does this, okay, tell me. You do this in the morning, you look up there. If you do this and you look better, we have some wonderful threads we can put underneath the skin. It really doesn't hurt. They'll give you 2, 3, 4 years of a lift without a facelift, without scars, without significant downtime. So that's going to be Tuesday, lift and fill.
And you said the response that you've gotten from those threads has been pretty remarkable.
Oh, phenomenal. I've been doing them about 5 years now, but we learned a new technique about 2 months ago as far as where to put them using a little longer thread and everything. And it's just, night and day difference. I was doing really good before. This is great now. So wonderful, wonderful lift. But you're going to have to call the office for both of them because they're by appointments only. It doesn't cost you anything for the appointment, okay? So we can either do or we can schedule you. So if you think you might be a candidate for it or you just like to talk about something else, call, but spaces are limited.
All right, so call now to take advantage of either of these, and as he mentioned, the consultation will be first so that you can make sure they're a good candidate, and then you can get those great deals. on his birthday even. Hey, great to have you on the show.
Oh, thanks. Good seeing you again.
Happy birthday. Merry Christmas.
And all of those to you, too. Oh, by the way, you look super this past Sunday.
Oh, thank you. Dr. Clemons was there at the Hope for Christmas event. It was wonderful. His granddaughters were in the show, too. Hey, if you would like to take advantage of these special pricing and deals, you can go ahead and get their phone number. You can call, check out the website, renovusbeauty.com. And, of course, they're right there on Bristol Highway in Johnson City. Give them a call and make your appointment.